You will see the miracles that will happen in your life. The Infallible Formula by Conny Méndez. Every time we hear or read something new, unknown to us, dormant cells in our brain awaken. The second time we stumble upon that new idea, we understand it a little better. The stirred cells start working on the idea, and before long, a light bulb moment occurs in our mind. In other words, we accept the idea, adopt it, and automatically put it into practice. That's how we awaken and evolve. In this video, you'll find Conny Mendez's infallible formula. Try it, and you'll witness the miracles that happen in your life. Your higher self is perfect in this moment and has always been perfect. It cannot get sick because it is life itself. It cannot die for the same reason. It cannot age, suffer, possess, sin, or engage in any struggle. It can never change. It is beautiful. It is love. It is intelligence. It is wisdom. That is the truth. It is your truth, my truth, and the truth of all human beings right now. It doesn't mean that a human being is God, just as a drop of seawater is not the entire sea. However, it contains everything that forms and encompasses the sea in an infinitesimal degree. For an atom, that drop of water is a sea. Let's agree that every human mind contains an accumulation of opinions, convictions, or closed concepts contrary to the truth and in conflict with the fundamental principles of creation. These beliefs perpetually manifest as external conditions, all the calamities and sufferings that afflict human beings and the world in general. Illnesses, accidents, ailments, conflicts, disharmony, scarcity, failures, and even death. Fortunately, none of that aligns with the truth of being. Thankfully, there is a way to erase all those false beliefs and replace them with correct ones that not only produce positive, good, happy, and right conditions and circumstances, but also, once the error is corrected and truth is established in the subconscious, negative things will never happen in our lives again. The command has been changed. The magnet has shifted its polarity. It is absolutely impossible to attract something that does not already find its correspondence within us. The infallible formula is as follows. In every instance when undesirable events unfold in your life, such as falling ill, experiencing accidents, facing theft, encountering offense or annoyance, or even when you are the cause of harm to others or yourself, and when you carry physical, moral, or character flaws, or find yourself displeased by someone's actions, or when excessive love or hatred causes you suffering, or when jealousy torments you, or when you fall in love with someone who is already committed to another, or when you are subjected to injustice or control by others. This list could continue indefinitely. Remember that any disharmony stems from a mistaken belief that you have harbored and are now projecting outward, attracting similar circumstances from the world around you. It is crucial to recognize that this disharmony has nothing to do with your higher self, which remains inherently perfect. Your higher self exists in a state of perfection, regardless of external circumstances. In each of the aforementioned situations, it is essential to first recall the message I have just conveyed to you, and then affirm it mentally or verbally, using whatever method you prefer, by simply stating, "I don't accept it." By adopting this approach, you acknowledge the erroneous nature of the discordant circumstances you find yourself in, and consciously choose to detach from them. This affirmation serves as a declaration that you refuse to align yourself with these disharmonious conditions. Through this intentional act of non-acceptance, you can begin to realign with the inherent perfection of your higher self, gradually re-establishing harmony within yourself and with the world around you. Remember, each time you face adversity, take a moment to recognize the power you hold to reject it and to reclaim your inner equilibrium. Allow this understanding to guide your thoughts and actions, and you will pave the way for a path of serenity and tranquility amidst the challenges of life's journey. Trust in the innate perfection of your higher self, for it remains unwavering, unaffected by the ebb and flow of external circumstances. Embrace this wisdom, dear adventurer, and let it soothe your spirit on this grand expedition we call life. In the realm of mental exertion, physical strength becomes inconsequential. Muscles hold no sway over thoughts and spirits. It is when you firmly declare, "I do not accept it," that you embody the same resolute conviction and unwavering determination as when you calmly express, "I do not feel inclined." There is no need for raised voices, violence, or sudden movements. I trust that my message is clear. Once you utter the words, "I do not accept it," remind yourself that your higher self is inherently flawless, existing in a state of absolute perfection. Consequently, proclaim that the essence of truth in any given predicament lies in harmony, love, intelligence, justice, abundance, life, health, or any virtue that counteracts the negative circumstances currently unfolding. Gratefulness fills my heart, dear Father, for hearing my words. Please remember that blind faith in these statements is unnecessary. It is imperative to personally verify their validity. In metaphysical terms, this process is referred to as a treatment. Following each treatment, it is crucial to maintain the attitude and disposition you have just declared. Doubt must not find a foothold regarding the efficacy of the treatment, nor should you articulate any previous concepts, opinions, or beliefs, for doing so would nullify and sabotage the treatment's intended effect. The objective is to transform the prevailing mental pattern that has dominated the subconscious realm, altering the mental climate in which you have lived, along with its negative circumstances. St. Paul once proclaimed, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." This renewal transpires by modifying each antiquated belief as it arises in your life or consciousness, aligning it with knowledge and truth. Certain convictions are deeply entrenched, so deeply, in fact, that metaphysical discourse refers to them as crystallizations. These demand more persistent effort to dissolve compared to others. However, with each denial and affirmation aimed at these crystallizations, their original form gradually fades away until it is utterly erased, leaving only the truth in its wake. You shall bear witness to the miracles unfolding in your life, permeating your environment and shaping your conditions. Remember, you possess no flaws, merely the illusion of imperfections. What you perceive as moral or physical deficiencies are merely transient, fleeting impressions. Once you recognize the truth of your authentic self, your Christ within, your elevated being as the perfect child of God, fashioned in the likeness of the Father, the imperfections you exhibit to the world will gradually diminish. This verifiable reality stands affirmed by any student of Christian metaphysics. Hold on to this great truth unwaveringly, never allowing it to fade from your consciousness. Commence practicing this truth in this very moment. The more you dedicate yourself to this practice, the more it manifests as a palpable reality in your life, enabling you to progress further and experience profound happiness. Always remember that you are utterly unique, akin to your own distinct fingerprints. You were molded by a one-of-a-kind design, intended for a special purpose that only you can fulfill. And if you derived satisfaction from this discourse, kindly express your appreciation by clicking the like button. Thank you for joining me on this journey. And that concludes our journey into the fascinating world of the law of attraction. Thank you for watching. To receive a very powerful ancient technique to attract abundance, visit the link in the description of this video, and don't forget to subscribe.